I offered the cloud to say, hello, can we be friends? And the answer of the cloud was a bit funny.
How did our guest Sportelli, who is an amazing musician, end up talking to and driving through a cloud? You will find out in the video. The secret to this trip, which I call Multiverse Therapy, is imagination. And imagination is important for you too, because if you want a better future for yourself, your business, or even the planet, you first need to be able to imagine it. The good thing is, your imagination will grow just by joining us on this journey. You can think of it as lucid dreaming, where while you're dreaming, you suddenly realize, oh, I'm dreaming, this is a dream. And then you can fully control the dream and do whatever you want to do. Ready? Okay, Sportelli, to warm up your imagination, here are some rapid fire questions. If you were king of the world, what would you do?
Beautiful question. I would directly go where the war is. I would stop the gunfires. I would just calm everybody and say, hey, it's okay, you don't have to fight. And I would go where people are in need of food, and I would give them food. And the ones who have no shelter, I would give them shelter. Yeah, that would be my first thing. And when like the basic needs have been done, I would sing with everybody to connect.
Okay. And do you believe in magic?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. It was a hard journey until I believed, but yes, I do.
So what would be your favorite magic power?
To snap with the finger and being able to connect the heart to the mind of everybody.
Sounds like a real superpower.
Yes. Imagine someone is trying to shoot someone and then you make this and they say, oh no, I can't do that. Or even someone says, shoot this person and you do this, they say, shoot yourself. Or even this person can snap, then the other will say, no, what did I say?
Okay, so now you can just close your eyes and take a few moments, relax yourself, and bring a little bit of relaxation into your body, into the areas that are still tight. And when you have your eyes closed like this, do you already see anything, or is there like a little color or something in your inner vision?
You know, when you have these helmets on, like this motorcycle helmet, they have this round window. And when I closed my eyes, I felt behind a big, like a windshield of such a helmet.
And do you see anything like through the windshield, or what can you see?
Yeah, now exactly. The moment you started asking, I started seeing, wide landscapes. Wide landscapes. Looks like maybe Utah, US, in the US, like Utah, you know, like a lot of dry lands. And actually, I realize I'm sitting on a motorcycle.
Okay. Yeah, so then take a moment, maybe feel your ride on the motorcycle and just explore whatever you're seeing, do whatever you feel like doing, and I'll check in with you in a moment.
I started giving a little more speed on my motorcycle. I was driving and I saw a huge black cloud. Like it was great weather, but I saw a huge black cloud and I was driving towards a huge black cloud. And all of a sudden said, ooh, what does that mean? I was asking myself. And when I asked myself this, my eyes started hurting like crazy, like so much. As I didn't want to see what's in front of me.
Okay. But you're still on the motorcycle, or you're now in the cloud, or like what's going on?
No, this just all happens in a glimpse of time. I was giving more speed on the motorcycle, saw the cloud, felt my eyes, and I started massage my eyes because they hurt it so much.
Okay. Yeah, then take a moment, just help your eyes. And you can also see if in your body there's, another area where you can release some tension. Maybe it's the shoulders, maybe it's the jaw.
Actually, it's the throat. When I started relaxing my eyes, my throat started like tickling, or it was kind of a weird feeling, kind of a stinging into my throat chakra.
And it's also very normal that we can switch back and forth between like what you're imagining and what's happening in your body.
Okay. Yeah, well, there is this cloud, there are my eyes, and then there's my throat.
Where you're at right now, are you feeling your physical throat in your body, or are you in your inner world?
Everywhere, actually. I'm on the motorcycle driving. I'm feeling that my eyes hurt, but I believe this road is so straight that I just can drive. I know there's this cloud coming closer. I'm feeling my eyes, and I am also feeling the throat and now also the back.
Is there something that you could add to what you're seeing, what you're experiencing inside, that would make the image more, beneficial, more pleasing, more helpful for you?
Yeah, well, I am sound. I would probably start doing sounds.
So you would sing into the cloud, or how would you do it?
Yeah, I would start singing into my right shoulder. Somehow this right shoulder is now making things, but very interesting. Now I feel the inner, it like my hands are hurting here. And I have this image of a kind of a Jesus thing that get this nails into his hand.
So we're getting some crucifixion vibes.
Yeah, true.
And that's the crazy thing about these sessions. It can bring you everywhere, like subconscious worlds that you would never think of.
It's very interesting. I first felt only the scar inside my hands, and now I also feel it outside. That's interesting. And when I was a kid, I remember being on the back seat of the car where my father was driving, and I held my hands somewhere, and I opened up both hands. It was like bleeding is crazy.
So it's coming up right now, like thoughts or images of the situation.
Yeah, just like the feeling I have, the sensation of my hands, having these scars comes back, this imagery from when I was a kid.
Yeah, and if there's any like movement coming up, or any like even words from yourself to yourself, maybe even, or to your younger self.
Oh, my younger self just said, "Oh, come on, just ride that bike past that cloud," says the younger me. And I'm actually doing that. So I'm going back on the bike and driving towards the cloud. Feels a bit scary, but it's okay. It has a nice sound.
What is the sound like? Can you really try to tune into the sound?
Yeah, it's like a really low sound. Not a Harley, but between a Harley and the Enduro.
Can you feel that you're sitting on it, that it's like maybe vibrating? And do you have a connection to it from your body somehow?
Absolutely. The street is so well done. There are no holes in anything. It's just straight and it's flat and it feels good. Like my tires, they kiss the street. It's like a really, like the drive is super nice. And even if the speed is faster, the drive is still super cool. It's a great, warm wind. The weather is really nice where I am. But this cloud is coming close.
Okay. Maybe tell us more about the cloud. Like, can you make out some details about it?
So the cloud is very big, and I don't really want to see. I don't want to look up to the cloud. The cloud is a bit the scary part of this picture. I like to focus on the street, on the bike. Also, the cloud makes me tired.
Yeah.
And it's like really, it's not, before it was on the side, the cloud. Now it's in front. So it changed the direction. Yeah, I'm now driving straight towards the cloud. I feel goosebumps all over my body. And when I look up to the cloud, what I hate to do, it stings in my back.
Okay. Yeah, so you have a really strong link between the images in your inner world and your physical body.
Yeah.
We're just here, we are present with whatever is happening. And as we stay present, like everything can change, our internal images can change. Exactly, you're yawning.
I try to make friends with the cloud, like to be friends. I offered the cloud to say, hello, can we be friends? And the answer of the cloud was a big thunder.
I was just thinking, maybe that's just the cloud's way of communicating. So it would understand some kind of language of like thunder and lightning bolts.
Interesting. When you started offering this, what you're saying, in my imagination, I had an antenna where I could pick up the energy. So it was the thunder and the blitz. Yeah, I was like, oh, can I catch this energy? It first kind of scared me, but then I thought, oh, wow, great. There's energy coming. So
you're having this antenna now on your head or?
On my bike. No, on my bike. It's like a radio antenna. When I saw that thunder coming, I picked the radio antenna, made it bigger. It's like a telescope. And then I was driving and I looked up to the cloud and tried to make friends again. And then it started thundering. But somehow the frequency between my antenna and the thunder couldn't match. So there's a missing link. Maybe it's just a distraction to try to catch the energy. I'm just checking it.
Just an intuition from me. Are there any like buttons or things you can try to press on the motorcycle, on your bike?
When you say so, yeah, I have a turbo button. A big red turbo button says turbo. I can press it. Should I press it? What do you think?
Yeah, how do you feel about pressing it?
Yeah, I'm just curious to press this button because I didn't saw it before. Just before when you started asking about buttons, I saw it. It's on my tank. Okay, I'm gonna press it. Oh, great. Okay, I'm pressing this button and the antenna starts connecting with the cloud.
Okay.
It's somehow a communication possibility, but the bike is much faster now. Whoa, it's kind of a lightning speed. And then I start to fly with the bike. I'm flying to like in a spiral. It's this way. Somehow, no, it's this way. I'm flying like this way into the cloud. It's pretty rainy. The weather gets tough, but my bike just goes on and I feel kind of safe. And it's nice. It's like really flying. It feels good.
Yeah, just feel the flying. It's like a nice feeling. Explore the moment. Really get into it.
Yeah, the cool thing is my bike gets like 2 wings. There are 2 wings on my bike now, like bird wings, huge white bird wings.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm flying towards bright light. In this dark cloud, there's a bright light, purplish bright light.
Okay.
Oh, that's freaking. There's a purplish bright light.
But so you're surrounded, you're like inside the cloud?
Yes, I'm in the cloud. It's pretty stormy. And yes, my bike is flying like this with these birds' wings on my bike. And I'm flying towards this purplish bright light. And it's a triangle. I see it's a triangle. I'm getting bigger and I see there are stairs. Big flat space where I'm just landing now with my bike. And it looks like a tunnel now. It's like this triangle-ish tunnel and I'm just there. It's very bright. There is nothing. It's just a surface. Triangle-ish surface and the purple light is just going away. Now it's kind of white light and I'm leaving the bike, so I'm put it on the stand and I'm just there. Just
yeah. Just maybe take a moment, to arrive. Yeah. Sounded like quite a journey.
It is. It really feels good. It feels safe. There's no danger kind of. I feel really grounded.
Mm-hmm. How do you notice that you're grounded?
I feel it under my feet. It's a massive magnetism.
And how does it feel for you, like when you're grounded, when you feel this massive magnetism under your feet?
Somehow it gives me a trust that everything can come or be completely different, but in the end, everything will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I kind of want to leave this place again.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the bike and I'm turning up the gas and giving speed on my bike. And these birdish wings start flying again. And I'm looking down now. I'm from this bird view and I see the good weather and the ground, but the ground is not dry anymore. It's more green. There are more greens. There are trees also.
Okay.
Not many, but there was something growing there. Something grew, like in the meantime.
While you were in the cloud.
Yes, but it feels like a long time. It was just short time for me, but it has been like a year or two for what I see and I can sense.
Yeah, so take a moment to maybe keep exploring yourself on the bike and also this new scene that you're in now.
Yeah, it's massive. Wow. Where I've been, the Utah kind of like mountains, there are trees now with big trunks, huge trees, big trunks. Yeah, it's water. There's a lot of water. It's greens. There are a lot of birds and just a tiny, tiny place where I can land with my bike.
On a tree or?
No. It's down in the valley. They kind of left just one little stripe to land. It's funny. And it has the same color, like the sand color when I left. Wow. Okay. That was quite a journey. It feels good also to be down. It feels in the jungle and it feels like home.
And if we were writing like a novel and your task is to find one or two satisfying endings to the journey, to the story.
Oh, I would sit there under, I call them mother trees, like these huge trees that go up until the sky. And I'm sitting there with a lot of kids telling them my story. I have a big white beard and I'm just happy with my loved ones. Everyone that I love and adore are in this picture and we're just enjoying this evening. And also the tree is nurturing with energy. So there are kind of tentacles hanging down from the tree and the people are connected and are just soaking up this beautiful heat. And of course, music. There's a lot of music. I am singing and people are playing cello and drums and dancing.
Any important happenings that we need to know about?
Yes, there's one thing that just came. The dragons are back and they are friendly.
So what are they doing?
They are flying around and helping people going from A to B. Yeah, so they are kind of air taxis, like they are helping transport and they're helping build. They are helping make fire because they can spit fire. They are just supportive. They are kind of the dogs, but just cute, yeah.
So they are our pets or like our companions.
Companions, yeah. Supporters.
Okay. Yeah, and whenever you feel ready to say goodbye to this scene and slowly come back to our reality, then...
Holy wow. Okay.
Yeah, so how do you feel right now?
I feel good. I'm asking myself even more the question, what are you? Because I believe that everything that we can imagine is as real as the thing as what we live. That was definitely a great experience. What I'm taking from this journey is that the things that we fear the most, we should face tomorrow. We should face today, not waiting until tomorrow.
So you really felt the impact of the cloud?
Extremely. This cloud, I was just looking at it and said, no, all the time, like, no. And then all of a sudden there was this button and I was like driving straight towards this cloud. And then all of a sudden I started flying. Woo, that was massive.
And you really felt the flying, no?
Yeah, everything.
And is there anything else that you can take from it for your daily life?
Yeah, that I can shapeshift my reality as I want it. Because often, most of the time, we suffer more in this imaginary, how could this situation be in a bad way than in the positive way. And a lot of people that experience trauma, So they know what I'm talking about.
They have the dragons chasing them.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of flying on their backs.
Mhm.
Wow, that's good.